Today we're talking about will ProCharger racers use the 144 instead? The world of increased power on the streets appears to be undergoing some upheavals. If you've been keeping up with the newest rumors, you may have seen Sean Ellington, also known as Murder Nova, on his 187 Customs YouTube channel, performing some test hits using a ProCharger 144 setup. We couldn't help but wonder whether this bigger blower is going to become the new standard in the Street Outlaws No Prep King scene. The 144 ProCharger's comeback. To be clear, the 144 is not a brand new model. When the rules governing how big you may go were still being worked out, Ryan Martin actually put one on for a few races in 2022. Now that Ryan is back at it with the 144, it appears that a sizable portion of the ProCharger community may be doing the same. What's so important about this then? Power versus usefulness. On paper at least, the 144 does produce more power than the 140, as Sean himself stated during his test session. It's not just a straightforward improvement though. The trade-off for that increased punch is that spinning the 144 requires a lot more power, which puts more strain on the engine and increases the amount of heat in the intake charge. Additionally, when attempting to produce clean, repeatable passes, heat is your worst adversary. Sean went so far as to say that he hasn't yet accelerated with the 144 in comparison to his 140. That's telling. The 144 produces more peak power, no doubt, but is it really worth it if it's less efficient and more difficult to drive? The factor of spraying. The way racers handle heat is one topic that keeps coming up. Front-end nitrous sprays are used in many ProCharger configurations to assist cool the intake air. Given how hot these large blowers can become, that's a wise move. Given that the 140 is generally thought to be a little more efficient, some racers may choose to continue with it and simply spray it to make up for it. The age-old dilemma is whether to produce more horsepower or more intelligent horsepower. Comparisons to the real world. Remember that scene at the end of NPK Season 5 where Jim Howe and Ryan Martin, both on 36-inch tires, are lined up against each other? And guess what? Jim's setup was operating at 98% overdrive. He moved away from Ryan. It says a lot. It's also important to note that screwblower automobiles are now capable of limitless overdrive, which introduces another factor into the mix. Despite this flexibility, the track still has a significant impact on the most effective combination. What's the verdict then? To be honest, it's too early to determine if the 144 is a sure bet. Indeed, it has the ability to produce more horsepower, but it also has drawbacks such as increased load, more heat, and maybe worse efficiency. It may take a bit more track time to truly assess who gains and who loses as racers continue to dial it in. Ultimately, it's just another phase in the never-ending pursuit of power, speed, and reliability. As you are already aware, we at Street Outlaws Update will be monitoring every run, every maintenance, and every new combination that emerges.